Hi artists, in this video we're going to be looking at making a snowman sensory bottle. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a water bottle with water almost to the top, not completely. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to decorate our bottle. So you're going to need to cut out some shapes to give it a face. Those can be just from plain paper. That'll work best. Keep it simple. But we want to go ahead and decorate it before we put anything inside it, because after you put stuff inside it, you're not going to want to decorate it. You're going to want to just play with it. So I cut out some shapes for eyes and my nose and a mouth. So we're going to add those first. The other thing I did was I made a colorful scarf for mine. So I'm going to put some glue on that all the way down it. And I'm just going to wrap that around the bottom down here. Kind of give it a scarf, and I'm going to kind of do it at kind of an angle so that it looks like it's more wrapped around like that. And then just kind of press it in. So that gives it some kind of fun decorations, and then while we're making the rest of it, that stuff can start to dry. I made a little funnel to do my stuff by just rolling up a piece of paper into a cone. The reason I did that was just to make adding the stuff a little easier. Some things you can add to make this more fun are glitter would be one option. And the more stuff you add in there, the more things you're going to have that kind of sparkle and shine and float around in there. So glitter is one option. Sequins are another fun option, or styrofoam. But all of these things are going to be things that you see that will kind of float and move around through your bottle. So the more things you add in there, the more that you have to see. If you don't want to make a funnel, you could just pour some things into. But the more objects you have. Another option that's less messy than those is glitter glue. It'll give you some sparkle and fun without the mess of glitter, because glitter is very messy. So a good squeeze of that can help too. So, and we'll go ahead and put the cap on this and give it a good shake and see what we got so far. So through there you can see we have our things that can kind of float around through it. If you want it to look more snow-like this one, then I suggest adding a little squirt of of glue. And you don't want a ton. The more you add, the harder it's going to be to see your stuff. So just a little bit is going to give it a little frosty glow to it. So we'll give that another shake. And see, just that little squeeze of glue started to give it a really frosty kind of white appearance to it. That's kind of fun. The last thing I suggest adding is get a strong tape, like a piece of duct tape, and wrap it around the top. I would suggest doing that so that this thing will stay firmly in place and you don't have to worry about any spills. So, piece of tape to hold that in. Because spills would be no fun. You could even make this look kind of like a hat if you wanted to. You don't have to, but that can help. You don't have to do this, but it does help it stay